Okay, hello Cloud Gurus and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we're going to look at the exam blueprint. So we all want to pass our Certified Solutions Architect Associate exam, and before we actually get started learning about AWS, it's worth going through the exam blueprint, which will cover what it is we need to know in order to pass our exams. So the exams are 130 minutes in length. You're going to have about 60 questions. Sometimes this can change, but hopefully it will never be more than 60. And they're all going to be multiple choice. Sometimes you have to choose one answer, sometimes you have to choose two. It'll tell you in the question how many you have to choose. And your results are always going to be between 100 to 1000, and your pass mark is 720. So you need to get roughly about 70% in order to pass the exam. So always aim for 70%. The qualification itself is valid for 2 years, and the exam questions are all going to be scenario-based questions. So bear that in mind as well. They're never going to ask you, what is the name of simple storage service, which is S3, which you're going to learn as we go forward. They're going to give you much more advanced scenario questions and ask you about different use cases. So let's go over and have a look at how we can book our exams on the AWS website. Okay, so here I am in Google, and I'm going to type into Google just AWS Certified Solutions Architect, and I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. Make sure you click on the top organic link. Please do not click on my own adverts because it'll cost me money, but you'll see the top organic link is going to be aws.amazon.com. So we go ahead and click on there. You'll be able to see an overview of the exam. It does say down here that you should have 1 year's hands-on experience. Don't worry about that. We assume that you know nothing in doing this course and that you never even logged into AWS before. And we're going to give you all the tools and knowledge that you need to know in order to pass your exam. So down here, we've got everything we just covered. It's multiple choice and multiple answer questions. If you do need to choose more than one answer, it will tell you. 130 minutes to complete the exam. The exam registration fee is going to be $150 and the exam's available in a whole bunch of different languages. And you see down here it says ready to get started, schedule an exam at aws.training. So we'll go ahead and click on aws.training. If it doesn't do anything, you do need to enable pop-ups. I don't know why it does that, but let's go ahead and just open up aws.training. Now in here, you need to create your AWS certification account. When you do create this, you may want to use your work email address if you're going to link this back to your organization, or if you want some more flexibility, you might want to use your own personal address. It's up to you. But what you want to do is just go ahead and click here, AWS certification account, and then you want to either sign in, and if you don't have an account, you can create one just by clicking the sign in button, and it will take you to this landing page, and you just need to either add your email in there, and if you don't have an account, go ahead and create it now. So I've gone ahead and signed into my account. You'll see it's the AWS training and certification landing page, and in here you've got the ability to schedule a new exam, and down here you'll be able to see your recent activities, and you can actually go over to and see your previous exams. You'll see how many exams I've done since teaching AWS. I've done an awful lot, and I haven't passed everything. I have failed some other ones. Sometimes they're practice exams, sometimes they were beta when they first came out. In fact, these two ones that I did fail were the beta exams, but I went on to pass them later on. So you are in really good hands. I do know what I'm doing. I've passed an awful lot of AWS exams. Once you have passed your exams, you're going to get digital badges. Digital badges are badges that you can use in your signature. The more exams you pass, the more badges you get. And you'll be able to also go in here and click on benefits, and you'll be able to order certain things from the store depending on what exams that you have passed. So let's go ahead and have a look at how we can book our exams. If we click on home, we'll go ahead to schedule new exam. This will actually open up a new web page, which is the PSI exams web page. And in here, you'll be able to go and schedule your exams. When you are scheduling your exams, make sure you read them carefully. Make sure that it is, you might get two options. Like here, I've got the DevOps Engineer Professional Beta. I don't know if it's going to let me see the other DevOps Professional because I've only recently just passed that. Sometimes it will take a little while before you can resit the same exam again. But here you can see AWS Certified Solutions Architect Professional. So this is the standard exam. This is the beta exam. So do just make sure that you choose the one that is most relevant to you. For me, it would be AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, and that's what you want to find in there. And then all you need to do is go ahead and schedule your exam. And that's is it. It's pretty straightforward. So now that you know how to schedule your exam, you're ready to move on to the next section of the course. In the next section, we're just going to have a high-level overview of AWS. Some exam questions are simply understanding what a service is, what its use case is. So the next section of the course is going to give you a high-level overview of every single service in the AWS console. After that section of the course, we're going to start getting our hands dirty. We're going to start learning about identity access management. So if you've got the time, please join me in the next section of the course. Thank you.